welcome back. Today I'm doing a review and demo on this amazing brush set from shopmissa.com. If you guys missed my really big unboxing, fun type of haul, definitely check that out. I will link that in the card and down below in the description box. So this brush set was just released not too long ago from shopmissa.com. It's a really great online website with really affordable products. A lot of their stuff is only $1 and pretty much all the cosmetics and brushes are cruelty free. This brush set, of course, is cruelty free as well. It's with synthetic fibers and it retails for $10. It also comes with this really nice faux vegan leather case, which I love these cases. I use them all the time when I travel. They're really convenient and they really protect your brushes as well. So with this brush set, you do get 5 smaller brushes and 5 larger brushes. Very, very similar to the Hi Def brush set, which is also a 10-piece set. Same thing, it has 5 larger brushes and 5 smaller brushes. I have it right here to show you guys. And I will also be comparing this set to the new one and doing, of course, some brush porn. If you are new here, you are in for a treat because I always like to do an up-close shot of each brush, kind of showing you what the bristles look like, the density, and just giving you a closer look, you know, some brush porn. We gotta throw that in there. So if you guys missed it, I did do a review on this set. Again, I will link that below or in the card. You can click on that and it'll take you over there if you want to watch that video. I'm probably going to say the word brush and brush set 1,000 times in this video, so just be prepared. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into the demo. I'm going to show you how I like to use each brush, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts and a little bit more information about this brush set afterwards. So let's go ahead and jump into the demo. Alright, so here's a quick look at the brush roll. It does have a tie on the end and it's really nice and compact. Each brush has its own slot. So let's start with the face brushes first. We have the F6 large stippling brush. This claims to be for airbrush foundation look, and you can also use this to blend out your contour. This one is very light, very airy, and is very comparable to the e.l.f. stippling brush in the BH Dual Fiber number 9. This is going to give you a more light application, and compared to the AOA F1, which gives more coverage, this one is going to give you more of a light coverage. But I do really like this for foundation. You guys know my love for these sort of dual fiber brushes. They're some of my favorite. So I'm just going to dot my foundation on and then gently stipple the foundation into my skin, and then in circular motions really blend that. So this is more for those light coverage days. Moving on to the F8, this is a large double wedge brush. This claims to be for applying foundation from sheer to full coverage. This is definitely my favorite brush out of the larger ones in this set. I think this is great for foundation and you can definitely build up in layers and get as full coverage as possible. I also really love the shape of the brush. You can easily maneuver around the nose and small areas of the face. And I don't know, something about the shape of this is perfect for foundation. Moving on to the F7, this is the large wedge baking brush. It says that you can use this for baking and pressing foundation into the skin. This is very comparable to the AOA number F2 and also the F3, which is from the original Hi Def brush set. They all pretty much do the same thing, but I find that this brush works better for setting my face with just some loose setting powder. Moving on to the F9, we have the large curved contour brush. It says that you can contour your cheekbones, jawline, and also highlight the tops of your cheeks. I personally love this to cream contour, so I'm using my e.l.f. cream contour kit and just adding a little bit of this to my cheekbones, along the temples, and jawline. I really love the angle of this brush and it just contours perfectly to your face. Moving on, we have the F10, and this is the large chisel contour brush. This will give you a strong contour on the hollows of the cheeks and forehead. I completely agree. This one is very comparable, pretty much identical to the e.l.f. contour brush. So if you want to save a little bit of money, this is a great alternative. They pretty much do the same thing, so I'm just using this to really chisel out my contour. Not something I do every day, but it is a really nice brush. Next up, we're going to move on to the 5 smaller brushes. We have first the E108 small double wedge brush. This claims to be great for blending in the corners of the face. I love this one. It's very comparable to some other ones from the AOA line, but the edge on each side is really great for concealer. And this one is perfect. I love to blend out my concealer, and this is also great to get around the edge of the nose. So I think this is a really great brush for cream concealers or even cream contour. Next up, we have the E109 Small Angles Contour Brush. This claims to be great for cleaning up the lip line, highlight down the nose, and fill in hairline. I personally think it's too large for the lip line area, but it is also very similar to some of the other AOA brushes, the E103 and E102. This one I love to use for contouring the nose, so I'm just going to use this today to cream contour. It works perfectly. It's not too wide, it's not too large. Just the shape of this brush is absolutely perfect for the nose. Next up, we have the E110. This is the small chisel contour brush. This one claims to be great for contouring the sides of the nose, which I completely agree. I am in love with this brush, and what I like to use it for is actually eyeshadow. So I love taking some shadow and using this to apply on the lower lash line, and I just love this brush. It's amazing for shadow. I never thought I would like this one around the eye area, but it's perfect. I can really carve out that outer V and pull it into the crease as well. So this is one of my favorite smaller brushes. Moving on, we have the E107 Small Wedge Brush. This claims to be good for baking under the eyes and pressing in concealer. I actually do agree. This one is great for powder products and for pressing product into the skin. There's really no smaller brush that is very comparable. The shape of this one is very unique. It's very flat, but it still has that really harsh angle. So I like to use this to set my concealer, my eyeshadow primer. It works great for that. Also around the nose area and mouth. Last but not least, we have the E106 Small Stippling Brush, and this is the highlighter brush. I absolutely love this one, and this is very comparable to the one from BH Cosmetics, which I don't think you can get that brush set any longer, but this is a great alternative. It applies product so beautifully, so I love using this for my highlighter. So these type of brushes are great because they don't pack on so much color all at once. You can easily build up the pigmentation, so I love this type of brush for highlighters. Alright, so that was an up-close look at each individual brush and also comparing these to other brushes that I have in my collection and also comparing it to the Hi Def brush set. So I hope you guys found that helpful and just showing you how you can use these brushes. And you can definitely use these in any way, shape, or form. You don't have to use them how I use them. All of these performed really nicely. The only downside is you get what you pay for. So some of the brushes, especially the F8, the cut on the brush is a little uneven. You know, it's a little bit wonky. It's not perfect. But again, it's a $1 brush. I completely understand that. But again, you might receive a really good one, or you might receive one that might be a little uneven. So if you wanted to purchase any of the white brushes here from the Sculpting set or the Hi Def brush set, it comes in duos for $2. So you're paying $1 for one brush and $1 for the smaller one. So they come in sort of a pair. So if you, for instance, you fell in love with the F8 and you don't want to buy the whole brush set for $10, it will also come with the corresponding smaller brush. But I just wish they would sell all of them individually like they were doing. I'm not sure why they changed that. Maybe it'll change, but as of right now, when I looked at the website, I was like, oh, okay, they don't sell them individually. They sell them as a duo, which is kind of nice if you want to use this foundation brush for your foundation, and you could use this one for the concealer. Another thing I wanted to point out is if you're not into cream contour, if you're not into using foundation brushes to apply your foundation and sculpting and baking, this brush set is probably not for you. I would definitely recommend checking out the Essential AOA Studio brushes. I have done a full review and demo on the 24-piece brush set. Again, I will link that review down below if you want to check it out. Keep that in mind when you are picking out what brushes to get. They have a lot to choose from, so if you're looking for more of a face, like fluffy brushes, eyeshadow brushes, I definitely recommend the Essential brush set. So as a whole, I think this is a really great brush set, you guys. I definitely recommend it, and if you love these types of brushes, you really can't beat the price. $10. You get a free brush roll. They're cruelty free. They work really great. I haven't encountered any shedding. I've had a couple of hairs pop out when I first washed these and did a deep cleanse. You always want to wash your brushes when they're brand new because you never know where they've been. They've come from a factory. These do clean very nicely. You can see they're very dirty right now, but they do come clean. I haven't noticed any permanent staining with any of these brushes. Alright guys, so that is it. That is my review and demo on this new brush set from Miss A. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post new videos on every Tuesday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Remember, smarter beauty is better beauty.